This is the new matte navy Gold Label Vitamix A3500. And after all these years, we are upgrading our Vitamix to this. Well, we're gonna tell you 10 reasons why we're upgrading. And this is the first one, it's look.
It's beautiful.
Every time I walk past it, I'm like, what?
If I were gonna stage homes, I would put this on the counter in the kitchen. It says sophistication and it says luxury and it says I care about everything in my kitchen having a place and everything earning a spot, and it has to be beautiful.
And the color can be a little misleading. This mirrorless camera that gets these beautiful images, it kind of kept catching it as lighter blue than I was seeing it because of the light that was coming in. And then later in the day, it was almost not looking black, but dark blue. It changes colors depending on the time of day.
When we bought this house, all we did was paint the builder grade cabinets behind us a color called polo blue. That elevated the space so much, and this blender base looks like it was custom made for our kitchen.
The second reason we're upgrading to this is the gold accents. And I feel uncomfortable talking about things on the spectrum of like, this is a very much a form versus function thing. And there is no function to having a little bit of a gold on the dial, a gold on the plate.
But it's important to some people, like me, who I love the way that it looks because our cabinet pulls and our faucet, they're gold. And it's really beautiful to look like it's a cohesive space that was designed with a purpose, and the accents on the navy, matte navy, are gold.
Any of the gold labels would look great in our kitchen. We've shown the white one. The gold on gold is like, whoa, that's gold.
That's a statement.
The sage would look great.
The sage makes me want to paint my cabinets again and switch up the whole look of our kitchen. It's so beautiful and like a rich color that's like very luxurious. If you have like a farmhouse vibe, the sage is stunning.
But the navy, the matte navy, is just more our style. It's low key,
Matches us.
it's timeless, and it's just like, it's just awesome. Not that we're awesome, but
We're awesome. Okay.
Third reason we're upgrading, the matte navy is a metal shell. It's gonna get you like a little bit more sound dampening. Not enough where it's like, oh, I shouldn't get the white and gold label. It's also
Because the white is not a metal finish.
yeah, the white is a plastic finish.
Still luxurious and beautiful, but you can tell that the matte navy is metal
And
just by looking at it.
Yep, and because it's metal, it's a little heavier. The only problem with the matte navy metal is that you can see the smudges. So with the classic A3500s, the brushed stainless finish, it's really easy, just like a stainless steel refrigerator, to get the smudges off. You can see them more with the matte navy.
But very easy to clean it.
Yeah, or you just say, who cares, and don't let
I've
it
got
bug
3
you.
kids and I'm gonna ignore it.
Yeah,
Man.
I'm gonna do a fake call.
Let's just have the conversation.
I'll do the fake call
Why
and then
don't
see
I
what
just
happens.
be the other person?
You wanna be the other person? Okay, you get your phone.
No, I'm not gonna have a conversation on a phone with you sitting next to you.
Pretend. Hi, this is Lenny Yo, Life is No Yoke. Yeah. Oh yeah, you wanna order a Vitamix through us? Sure. And you just wanna make sure that you don't mess it up? Oh, totally, got it. Great, well, thanks for supporting our work. It helps us fulfill our mission of easing obstacles to health and wellness, helps us buy diapers, things like that. Oh, you know that, okay. When you order through us, we'll send you a $100 coupon code for our Vitamix starter kit. Everything you need to get started and be really successful with your Vitamix. And yeah, okay, it's easy. Yeah, it's all here, lifeisnoyoke.com. Okay, she wants to talk to you.
No, she doesn't.
The fourth reason we're upgrading our A3500 is because it's the A3500. It's the same user experience that is the best user experience of any Vitamix that you can get.
We already love our Vitamix, and we're using the A3500.
It's got 5 pre-programmed settings. So here's us using the smoothie setting to make a dragon fruit smoothie. Here's us making hot tomato soup from scratch, cold ingredients. soup setting.
You can see when I take the top off, the steam coming out of the top, it's technically cooking itself in there using friction.
Friction alone, like when you rub your hands together really fast when you're outside, they kind of warm up. That's what's happening. 2400 RPM, the blade spinning, heats the ingredients. So we use the ice cream setting to make matcha ice cream, frozen bananas, frozen mango, and matcha powder. The ice cream thing, after talking about making hot soup, it reminds me of the frozen banana little short we did, which is frozen banana for 1 minute, you get banana and ice cream. 2 minutes, a banana smoothie. 5 minutes, and you get hot banana soup.
That makes me gag.
It was gross. We will link to all these recipes in the description here, or you can just go to our website, lifeisoiled.com, and use the search function. Those are 3 of the 5 programs. There's also the cleaning cycle, warm water, a couple drops of soap, walk away, it cleans itself. And then the 5th program is nut butters.
Throw in roasted nuts and 4 minutes?
2 minutes, like a minute and a half.
2 minutes later, you've got almond butter, walnut butter, cashew butter.
Yep. A note about the cleaning cycle, dry the outside of the container and the inside of the container after you run it. That will keep the mineral deposits from going onto the container and making your container cloudy. Keeps it nice and shiny for longer.
And since you're considering getting an A3500 with gold accent, you're gonna want it to look as nice as it can for as long as you can, because it's part of its job is to look beautiful on your counter.
That's right. More A3500 functionality. There's a programmable timer. So yesterday morning we made our green juice. We used the smoothie setting to make the juice, but then we like to run it for a little bit to get the bubbles out on variable speed 1. So 30 seconds, press start, let it run, walk away, go break up
Finish
a fight
making lunches,
with the kids. Of course, there's a variable speed dial and a pulse to get sort of precise control, fine tuning your blends as well. Kind of run it manually. You don't have to use the programs.
Which is kind of how I use the blender every day. Lenny uses the programs because he's in charge of green juice and queso, but I make a lot of things that I want to control the texture of, like our detox salad, things like that where I want to be in charge. So I run it manually, almost always.
And I should mention that the programs are responsive to the container you put on it.
Yeah, so if you put the 20-ounce container on it, it's not gonna blend at the same level that it would with the 64-ounce container. The 5th reason we're upgrading is because of the compatibility. It is accessible with the 20-ounce and the 8-ounce, and also the food processor attachment, which is the one that most people are most excited about, because you can have your full-size blender, but then you can also have a food processor attachment without having to have a whole nother system in your kitchen. So it just helps with storage. But it works amazingly. We make falafel, we make protein balls. You can chop potatoes for hash browns, things like that in the food processor attachment.
And also with the food processor attachment, you're really getting 2 machines in one. If and when you decide to add that on, you don't need it right away. And the compatibility of the A3500 means that any future attachments that are exclusive to Smart System will be compatible with this machine. 6th reason we're upgrading to the Matte Navy Gold Label. This is the best Vitamix that they've ever made. It's the best A3500 that they've ever made. And they don't advertise this, but think about this. Like, they've been making A3500s for 7 years. And they just keep getting better at making them every day, every week, every year. So think about your signature recipe. Well, my signature recipe is probably my queso. Hers is the creamy wild rice soup. If you want to, like, I would love to know what your signature recipe is. Throw it in the comments. We'll chat about it. But if you think about that signature recipe, the first time you made it, and then the next and next, and then the 10th time you made it, you've made it better every single time. It's not the same as it was, but it's still your signature recipe. So now with Vitamix making these A3500s, they've been making them every day for 7 years.
So they're getting better and better.
The A3500 is Vitamix's signature recipe, and therefore getting one of these gold labels is ensuring that you're getting one of the freshest Vitamixes.
This hasn't been sitting on a retail shelf for 3 years.
This is coming straight off the line. Yeah.
Last week.
Freshy fresh.
Fresh. Farmers market fresh.
7th reason we're upgrading. We're really into our Buy Nothing group. and maybe you should talk about this, but basically, like,
should definitely
we
talk.
love getting people's hand-me-downs. We love getting stuff, good stuff for free.
And giving away stuff for free.
Yes, and this is an opportunity to do that.
Pass something along.
Our old Vitamix, our A3500 brush stainless finish, which is weird to call it our old Vitamix, makes me feel old. Like, we got this thing as newlyweds. We took pictures of it in my parents' old house. We took it to our
Honeymoon?
our rental in Hawaii.
Oh yeah. Regardless, it gives you the opportunity, if you already have a Vitamix, whatever Vitamix you have, it gives you the opportunity to feel really good about gifting something that you love, that you know still has years and years and years left on its life, and you get to upgrade. So now there's 4 new colors that people are gonna be pining after, and they're like, oh, had there been this sage green one when I was shopping for Vitamix 9 years ago, I would have bought that one. And now that it's available, I want it. But instead of feeling bad about that, you can feel so good about that, and you can pass along whichever one you did end up getting to someone that's gonna love, love, love it, and you get this dream appliance.
Oh, and oh, by the way, this old Vitamix with its original 10-year warranty, we got it 7 years ago. You do the math, it still has 3 years of warranty. So we're giving it to someone, be like, hey, like if anything happens in the next 3 years, call Vitamix, they'll take care of you. Free shipping both ways. It's amazing. Oh, and it's a good time to tell you, if you're upgrading, if this is not your first Vitamix, and you're gonna pass down your old one, not only will we send our starter kit, our Vitamix starter kit to you, but we'll also send it to whoever you give your old Vitamix to.
Just let us know. We'd love for them to love it as much as you do.
I think that's pretty cool.
That is cool. How generous of you.
I think that was a good idea.
It is a good idea. All right, the eighth reason that we're upgrading is minimalism. Every single thing that's out on the counter has to earn its spot on the counter. And of course, our Vitamix lives on the counter. But now that it is this matte navy color, it looks like a cohesive plan. It looks like it belongs there. It looks like we designed our kitchen around it. This is one tool that helps you with your minimalist lifestyle because you're making all of your smoothies and hot soups and ice creams in here. You're also using it as a chopper. It's one do a lot of things appliance. The ninth reason that we're upgrading is because you want your Vitamix to live on the counter. This is like something that we promote all the time when people are saying, I'm interested in a Vitamix. We say, get one that you can envision living on your counter, because people that keep it in their cabinets, they don't use it. If it lives on your counter, you're reminded every day to make a healthy choice, to make a choice with fruit and vegetables, and you want that to be one less hurdle to eating healthy. If you have to bend down and get it out of the cabinet, you might not use it as often. So we're upgrading to the matte navy because it's a no-brainer for it to live on our counter. It looks great on our counter. It's a part of our lifestyle. We want people to walk into our house and say, oh, those people make green juice every morning.
Yeah.
That's who they are.
It's lowering a barrier for people that maybe didn't want it to live on their counter.
Yeah.
And we're sort of leading by example to be like, hey, like,
leave it out.
This is worthy of living on your counter. 10th reason why we're upgrading, and I just did some math. Whether you are upgrading to a Gold Label or this is your first Vitamix, these things are $5 a month. And more than ever now, I feel comfortable saying like, this is reachable and worth it. The 10-year warranty, 60-day returns. They last 10 times longer than other blenders, and very confident in saying the only thing that you're gonna regret by getting one of these is if you happen to not get it through us. And that's like, is that ridiculous?
I was gonna say, if you wanna paint your kitchen again, then you'd be like, dang, I matched my blender to my kitchen and now I wanna change the paint.
I hear this all the time, like, oh my God, I can't believe I didn't get it through you.
What you're trying to say is you're not gonna regret getting one of these. They're beautiful, they're functional, they're the top of the line. They earn their keep on your counter, and they're the best of the best. Just make sure to get it through us.
I mean, guys, if you like videos like this, subscribe to our channel, hit that thumbs up.
We're gonna go edit this so that there's so much less banter.
Thanks so much for watching.
Thanks for watching.
We'll see you in the next one.
Bye.